Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to see love and the general for the sign of Sagittarius. So watch this video if you're a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind, these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate. If it do not resonate, do not try to deliberately fit in. Check in any other placement. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. Now let us see messages for Sagittarius. Alright, give me the present energy for Sagittarius, please. What is happening? Okay. So we have a Hierophant. Ooh, this is really good. Some of you might be educating yourself on a certain topic. Some of you will be finding a mentor that's gonna guide you. So if you have been lately feeling very, very confused, then it is high time that you find yourself a mentor and that person is going to bring in clarity in your life. Or I see that you will just be educating yourself on some sort of topic. So that can happen. When it comes to love, I see that you are seeking for commitment, you're seeking for marriage, you're looking for a long-term relationship. You are not interested in those mumbo-jumbo connections which just last for a month or so. So you have made your mind that you're not going to invest in anything that is not stable, right? And I see you are once again being very enthusiastic when it comes to relationships and love relationships, especially the romantic ones, I mean. So you are opening yourself to opportunities. That's the Fool card here. So you are ready to take the risk. I see your life is pretty stagnant in like last 8 months or so. Things were very, very messed up. I see you were dealing with someone where the relationship felt very one-sided, and it was you who was just trying to carry the burden of the connection, and you kind of tried a couple of times to fix this situation with this person, but they were just not reciprocating it, and you kind of felt very, very drained and very locked up in the situation, right? Like how you can see the Eight of Swords, she's feeling locked up. She doesn't know how to get out of the situation, and that kind of made it even worse for you because you were not able to move out of it, and emotionally and physically it was very, very draining. You see, the worst thing that can happen to you is that when you're putting in your 100% in a relationship and the other person does not even reciprocate, and that's exactly this Four of Cups energy with the Ten of Wands. You were just trying to carry the burden of the connection all by yourself, and this person here was not even answering your calls. They were not reverting, they were not showing up for you, and you are now finally freeing yourself from this. You're like, fuck this shit. Who am I waiting for when this person does not even reciprocate? What am I doing here? Let me just focus on things that can make some difference in my life. And that's exactly what is happening. And you know, when you go through the toughest time in your life, that is when you turn to educate yourself on new things, right? You try to find a teacher, or you just try to just up level in your life by teaching yourself a skill or some sort of knowledge or whatever. So that's exactly what is happening in your life. In the Hierophant card, I see that you are getting some sort of enlightenment. Some of you, you're turning towards spirituality, you're finding a mentor, or you're just trying to just up level in your life by educating yourself so that you can expand your horizons. So which is very, very good. Finally, you're freeing yourself from all this burden that you were carrying unnecessarily, and emotionally this is going to be freeing for you. So good job on that, Sagittarius. I'm very proud of you. Okay, what else? You are moving away from something which was not serving you, and that is the best thing that you're doing for yourself. And it is tough, of course, but you are still better than those people who just choose to stay in that victimhood and then they complain that why my life sucks and all of that. Obviously, if you will not take risks in your life and if you will not do different things, your life is not going to be different. If you want different things to happen in your life, you need to make different moves, right? So you are kind of realizing that for yourself. What happened in the recent past for Sagittarius? What happened? So we have the World card. Yeah, you have closed a chapter in your life, and I see you felt very cornered by this person. You see how this Four of Cups energy, how this person is bringing in this cup for this person, and he's not even paying attention and he's feeling so sad. So that's exactly what happened with you. In spite of giving your 100%, your efforts were just not recognized, right? And it made you feel very cornered, very left out, to the point that you started questioning that, did I even do the right thing by focusing on this connection, or I just wasted my time entirely? So some of you have closed a chapter. after feeling very discontent. All right, the Hermit card. You've just gone silent on a situation, and you're not trying to find answers outside, you're trying to find answers within, right? And that is exactly the Hierophant energy as well. That these days you are going through some sort of enlightenment, some sort of transformation, and you're trying to learn your lesson from whatever you went through, and you're trying to educate your own self, taking charge of your own life. You are not playing this victimhood card anymore, and you are taking charge of your life. And all of this is actually happening by you relying on your inner self. So you are basically tapping within yourself to find answers, right? All right, so yeah, in spite of giving your best effort, you could not fix a situation, and then finally you made a mind to walk away. And I'd say, if you are confused still if that was the right thing or not, it was the right thing, because it was getting very toxic. So it is best that you did choose yourself. So it's really nice. Okay, what is coming towards Sagittarius next, please? What is coming towards Sagittarius? Page of 1 and 4 of Pentacles. Wow. So I see some sort of stability coming in, especially if you're looking for money, like your money situation improving, a career opportunity. I see a very stable career opportunity might be coming in. And some of you, because of this career opportunity, you might be required to relocate. So maybe a place change, a location change is possible. I see some sort of good news coming in. You know, pages are messengers, and with the 4 of Pentacle and again Page of Pentacle, so this is like a lot of Pentacle energy, which shows to me definitely that there is some sort of opportunity coming in for money, and it is going to bring in a lot of stability. 4 of Pentacle is a stability card. So yeah, like if you have been struggling with finances lately, you are going to be in a very stable position. All right. Some of you, your message, your advice is also not to be very rigid. If you're getting an opportunity, take that opportunity rather than having preconceived notions. Sometimes we are so scared of the change. Like, for example, if you would be asked to maybe relocate or whatever, you might be too scared that you might just miss on the opportunity. So don't do that, right? Do not have preconceived notions about a situation. Try to be more open and more flexible, and that is going to ease in your life, is what I see. Okay, what is coming towards Sagittarius in love? Wow, the Chariot. Some of you, there could be a Cancerian coming in. I see you will be required to make a decision. Some of you, the decision is to not be so anxious. I see that you have closed a chapter in your life which was very difficult, but you still carry that pain still, right? And that kind of makes you super anxious. So you kind of overestimate a situation, and from the get-go you are very negative. So you have to make this decision of not bringing in your past in your future, and be more open and more receptive. As I said again here, the 4 of Pentacles, that you don't have to have preconceived notions that everybody is going to cheat you or the past is going to repeat or whatever. I see that with the Magician card, you are manifesting a relationship, and you will be having an offer. Some of you, you will be having more than one option, and you will be the one who will be deciding. This could be a past person or a new person, or maybe 2 new people or 2 past people, I don't know, but you'll be required to make a decision. But the only advice for you here is to not presume the negative from the get-go. Like, do not bring in your past traumas in your present and future, okay? It's gonna mess you up. With the Chariot card, I see very soon, and again, you know, 2 of Pentacles talks about choices. Chariot is also about choices. So yeah, I see finally you'll be making a choice when it comes to your love life. So there's like multiple options coming in. You had been manifesting a relationship, and you had been manifesting a stable relationship. Now universe is actually presenting you 2 people, and you'll be the one who'll be making a choice. And we again have the 7 of Pentacles, which shows that whatever you've sown, you're going to reap. So if you had been doing good karma and you had been giving your best, universe is going to reward you with the best. So I see that yes, your patience was tested, and it was a very long journey for you to, you know, finally like unburden yourself and come to this stable position or whatever. But yeah, universe has compensated you really, really well. So this is a good thing. I see something is going to turn into your favor, and you might not be seeing it yet because you're still, as I said, you're still bringing in your past trauma, and you're just overly anxious. Do not overestimate a situation, Sagittarius, right? Just be a little easy on yourself, all right? I see something is going to turn into your favor, provided you make the right decision, because you will be very soon asked to make a decision. Some of you in 2 months, you might be having 2 options, and you'll be the one who will be deciding as to which way you want to go and with which person you want to go. So some of you, this person might also be in your life already, right? So this might not be something that is going to happen. Maybe you might be having two different people right now, and you had been putting the situation on hold, but I see that you will not be able to drag this any further, and finally something is going to happen which is going to kind of pressurize you to make that decision. So whatever you had been holding on, by not making a decision, I think you will be required to make a decision very soon. Again, this the Empress card, I see some sort of money, some sort of stability coming in, windfall, so financially I see your status is going to be elevated. And I also see that you had been going through a pretty miserable situation, is what I very clearly see with the Eight of Swords and with the Four of Cups and the Eight of Wands. But you are stepping in a very powerful energy, and I see this is not something which is coming out of the blue. Maybe you were manifesting it, but then because you were going through so much of toxicity and you kind of disconnected yourself, some of you definitely had like closed your door and you've locked yourself up and you're not talking to a lot of people. You kind of forgot your manifestations in the process because it was taking so much time. You were like, this is never going to happen, and you were just locking yourself up and you were just focusing on your own self, and now universe is giving it to you and you are like, where is this coming from? Like, how is this financial abundance coming in? How is this relationship coming in? You have actually manifested it, but you maybe forgot in the process. So Empress again is a very stable energy, very abundant energy. I see that you had gone through very tough times, but universe is giving you a lot of abundance in return. Some of you, your advice is also to, Queen of Pentacles. See, a lot of money, a lot of opportunities, and a very stable relationship coming in. Some of you, if you're looking forward to get married or something, you might be meeting somebody who's going to be very stable. Chariot is somebody who's very stable and somebody who's in a very good position as well. So because you are emitting this Queen of Pentacles and the Empress energy, you are basically attracting somebody of that level. And I see your tough times, your difficult times are basically behind you now. You have gone through a very difficult time, and this kind of prolonged for a very long time as well. I see some of you last 8 to 9 months were very tough for you. Some of you maybe 4 months, but all of this is behind you. Some of you, you're also advised to not take more than you can chew. For example, sometimes we get into this people-pleasing energy where we do not say no and we try to take everything that comes our way. But your message is that if you want to bring in this abundant energy and this new beginnings, you have to free up some energy from your space. All right. So if you have been having some sort of past patterns or blockages or trauma or whatever, do some releasing, right? Do meditation or whatever to clear your energy so that you can bring in all this abundance in your life. I see new beginnings coming in, which are very, very abundant. So you never really anticipated that things are going to turn finally, because you were kind of losing the hope, but I see it is coming in. Something very, very stable. Some of you, I also see marriage on cards. So if you have been looking forward to get married, have kids or whatever, 10 of Cups and the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles is showing me that that is possible for you. But your only advice is not to close your eyes when it happens, because you will be required to make a decision and you might just shy away from doing that. So don't do that. You have been manifesting this relationship, this opportunity. Some of it's a career thing that you had been manifesting. For others of you, it's a relationship. Finally, it is coming in. Do not close your eyes to it, all right? Like, you very well know that you have to leave something behind. You have to clear your energy to bring in these new opportunities, and you might not do it. So your warning is to make that decision when you will be required to in the right time. And do not self-sabotage, right? Okay, what is the advice for Sagittarius here? The High Priestess. Follow your intuition. 2 of Cups. Your intuition is definitely telling you that there is money coming in, there's like a very stable relationship coming in, but you know sometimes when our intuition guides us, we do not pay attention because sometimes we feel it is too good to be true or whatever, or we just kind of shut our intuition. So your message with the High Priestess is that your intuition is guiding you and it is giving you downloads to go towards this stability in relationship or money, whatever you have been manifesting. Follow your intuition, right? And do not shut your intuition is what I see. Some of you, I also see that you don't have to bend over backwards to people please or to just fit in or adjust or whatever. If something feels off, it is off. Do not try to fix it, all right? Unless you really have this intuition to fix something, don't do it. Don't try to people please. Focus on your own self. When you will focus on your own self, abundance is going to flow into your life. If you try to people please, you try to bend over backwards, you will be living in survival mode and you will be attracting back more of that. So don't do that. All right. And I see that there is a very beautiful union coming in. Some of it's a water sign, some of it's an earth sign, there could be fire sign as well. There's a very stable relationship coming towards you. You manifested it. Now when it is coming in, accept it. All right. Do not self-sabotage. And some of you, you'll be having more than one option, so choose wisely. Somebody very emotionally mature is heading your way. This is not going to be like your past that kept confusing you. You will very clearly see that this person is much better than your past. So do not confuse your own self and make a decision. All right. Give me message for Sagittarius, please. Attraction. See, somebody is very attracted to you romantically and they are waiting for the right time to make a move towards you, and they will be doing it. I'd say to the next 2 months. And reconciliation and codependency. There could also be somebody from your past who was very codependent, bringing in a lot of toxicity in your life. Maybe this person would also try to come back. That is why you are having this card of choices. So you can choose whether you want to go back to your past or you want to move towards this new person, right? So make the best choice, like whatever suits you. And I definitely see more than one person coming in very strongly. Give me messages for Sagittarius, please. I see very clearly that you do not expect it. Like you were manifesting it and then you forgot. But universe never forgets, right? So yeah. You make me hopeful about the beauty of love. So somebody, thinks that you make them very hopeful when it comes to love. Like you teach this person what real love is. But in the process, you forgot your own by your own. So don't do that. Do you miss me? Somebody from your past thinks that they are basically questioning if you miss them still or not. I want to capture your beauty in my heart. Somebody finds you very beautiful, very irresistible. Make yourself your priority first. That's exactly your message. My ego is bigger than our love. I see somebody kind of messed up this connection with you because their ego kind of got in the way and their ego was bigger than this love for them. So they kind of messed up. But I see this person, again, they're coming in with this codependency issues. So yeah, somebody from the past is returning, but they're still returning with the same shit of this codependency. So you can decide. This person's ego is still very much intact. Your message is, again, the same thing that I told you with the High Priestess, that do not bend over backwards to fix situations that you know do not need to be fixed, right? Your intuition is guiding you towards something. Pay attention and make yourself your priority. When you will focus on yourself, when you will love yourself, other people who love you equally will show up in your life. But if you will keep on bending over backwards for other people, trying to adjust, trying to fit, people will always make you try to adjust and fit, right? And that's a toxic situation to be in. So don't do that. So yeah, that was a very powerful message. Hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. Yeah, and I would also like to tell, you are constantly coming up as Queen of Pentacles, Empress, Nine of Pentacles. So recognize your self-worth. Like these three women, they do not bend over backward for anybody. Even if you're a guy watching this, you are tapping into this abundant energy. And a man who shows up like these three women, they don't bend over backwards for other people. So know your worth. So that was the reading. Hope this helps to resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. You guys take care. Stay safe. Bye.